Hey there, it's Diane Banks, radio personality and voiceover actress in Chicago, on Twitter every day at Diane_Banks, voice123.com/Diane Banks, and of course YouTube. I've got new videos all the time. Here's some suggestions of my latest for you to watch, and up to 647,000 views. Please share, please subscribe if you haven't yet, and thanks again. And let's take a peek at today's comments before we get to today's topic. Also, I'd like to mention that I have a terrible cold, so please don't get too close to your computer. I don't want you to catch it. These are all about my latest video, by the way, the comments that we're going to take a look at, which is Disney Pixar Cars, 9 Things You Didn't Know About the Movie. So please take a peek at that if you haven't yet. It's Asteroid says, I grew up with Cars, so I think it's definitely, in my opinion, one of the best Disney movies. I know a lot of people would agree with you on that. Thanks. Cupcake Sparkles says, great vid. Thank you. Thomas Beaton says, very nice vid. Very accurate. Thank you too. And Rebecca's Creation says, I've seen the movie Cars and I love it. Also, I've actually been down Route 66 on one of my trips to America, and I also think they did a good job in Cars to make it look like Route 66. Very cool. For folks that are new, Rebecca's Creations, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's from the UK. And then we have another international peep, Cupcake Sparkles from Ireland. And I don't know where you guys are from, but hopefully at some point you'll tell me. You might be US peeps like me. So thanks again for your comments. In doing this one today, I wanted to take a peek for us because, first of all, I want us to feel like we're on the Pixar campus, because this is probably as close as we're ever going to get. But just to make sure, I did look at the Pixar website. Can the public tour the Pixar facility? The answer is, due to production demands and confidentiality issues, we are a closed studio and do not offer tours. Wah, wah. I know, I'm sad too, but you know, we can kind of dream and look at this today and get a good feel for it. I found a bunch of different cool shots. So here's 9 to start out with from Disney Pixar Campus from Oh My Disney. First thing that's way cool is the conference tables. Look at this. I mean, who created that? Of course, the creative minds of Pixar thought to put these adorable mini cars, these little die-cast cars, inside the conference table. Love that. Yeah, table goals. Very cool. Next up, super cool characters on the floor. And this is kind of like hidden Mickeys when you go there, apparently. Because, and believe me, we're going to cover a lot of it today like we're there. So, you know, you take a couple steps and you walk on a little caricature of Woody. I love that. And then there's even more super cool characters on the windows. We see from The Incredibles here and Toy Story. Super cool seagull on the rooftop. I tried to get a better shot of it for us here, but not too, you still can't see it too well. But wouldn't that be fun just to go around the campus and look for all the kind of hidden Mickey sort of things? But they're being the gull from, well, you tell me what movie that's from in the comments. Super cool chairs that once belonged to Walt Disney. Now, you probably wouldn't know that, right? If you, unless you saw this, because, you know, you're there and you see these nice chairs. But look at the history of that. They've got Walt's old chairs there in their workspace, which obviously must add a lot to their creativity just to have that as an inspiration. Super cool fresh herbs Pixar chefs pick and use daily. Sorry, I keep moving that up and down. It says Chef Cousteau would be so proud. Yes, from Ratatouille. And look at this too. Look at the nice beautiful palm trees. Definitely an inspirational place to work, right? And they've got the fresh herbs there, and you can see the basketball court. We'll take a better look at that in a second. Moving on to the super cool hidden lounge. There it's kind of tucked into the beautiful open atrium. I don't have a better shot of that, so we'll move on. Brooklyn Hearth Lounge, ode to baseball, because it's Pixar, so why not? Wouldn't you like to go there? Right now I would actually love a nap on that big red couch. Beautiful space there. Lots of memorabilia for baseball fans. And did we mention how super cool it looks? Look at this wall here with more baseball memorabilia. Look at these old masks and everything for the catchers. I don't know that much about baseball, but it looks pretty cool to me. Super cool community scooters. We've seen them on TV where, you know, you'll see them wandering around because it's such a huge campus. Even the wood floors are beautiful. That's the main atrium. And then we move on to the cubicles, which indeed are super cool too. This is a great idea. What they do is they give them a cubicle workspace like you or I would get in an office, and then it's up to them to make them as creative as they want to. This here looking like a taco spot. He's got a dryer chair outside. I love that. Really neat. And then here, this one too. We got some things from up, it looks like, and making it into a little, we've got a little porch, maybe a little barbecue pit going on here. I know, are you jealous yet? For sure we are. And then, let's see, I think there was another one that I saw. Oh no, it's in the next one. Okay, so here's some more of these. This is also from Oh My Disney. This is an older one that they did, but it gives us more things to look at. When you first get to the campus, we've got these two critters from Luxo Jr., which if you're a Pixar geek, you know it was from the first short that they did. So those are huge sculptures outside. Love that. And then here we get a really nice look at the lobby as you head into the atrium. Wouldn't you like her job to just hang out there? And well, I'm sure she works hard, but that would be cool. But look at this too. You can see all the things. We've got the Incredibles up here on the second floor. We've got these two guys from Monsters, Inc. and Toy Story. We've got Brave on the back wall. You can see the Minions. Well, they're not Minions, but what are their names again from Toy Story? Anyway, so you could spend a lot of time just looking around for all the hidden things. And look at all the different movies they cover up here on this big panel, too. I know, is there a waltz chair in there? No, I don't see one. Okay, so then we move on to a nice big shot of the atrium, which they said they designed this way huge so that all the different departments could meet here and mingle and trade ideas. Great idea, right? Tons of sunlight coming in. And this is, yeah, what I was showing you before, the beautiful palm trees on the basketball court. This is from Luxo Jr. The big star there. Look at the nice big swimming pool. When do they have time to go swimming? I don't know, but they do, I guess, because they practically live there, right? If your employer is putting out this much money, they expect a good output. This is a state-of-the-art screening room. Look at how clean it is. Pixar Palooza. Look at this too. They do this every year for the families, the outdoor music festival for employees and their families. I know, we're not surprised anymore, are we, how good it is. The most unoffice office. Here we see another of the cubicles turned into something cool by the employees. This one's the Tiki Hut. And that's what I wanted to show you. I had another one of these from, this is from BuzzFeed. They had a sneak peek inside one of these with this guy, and here's the Tiki Hut next door. But just to get a peek of what he's doing inside here, there's some Incredibles on the wall, and it looks very office-like, but the outdoor is adorable. Alright, so let's go back. Oh no, wait, this is the one we finished. Okay, so we'll go back here. Very impressive use of office supplies outside of this office. What do you think this is? I'm seeing like mermaids, but you tell me what you think that is on the wall there, made out of Post-its. And last but not least, on this one, John Lasseter's office, which is a funny story here. His wife told him, you cannot keep all these toys at home. I don't blame her. So he created this huge space in his office for all of his cars. You can see Woody. We could spend all day looking at these, but just to give you an idea, he's got some awesome toys, doesn't he? And they gave us a little close-up. Here's some of the cuties and die-casts. Here's a little piggy bank. I know, coolest stuff ever, for sure. These little mini ones. These look like they're from Japan. And then, let's see, moving on here. Oh, wait, that's right. I had another one for you. So we looked at this office. Again, this was from BuzzFeed, and they had the toys here. Here's John playing with the train set here. There's a bunch of Buzz. And then there's another shot of the office. This I wanted to show you, too. Look at this, the cat bus in here. Bonus points in the comments if you know what this is from. Okay, so there he is there. And let's go on to the last one here. This is a tour. Now, this is from a long time ago, I believe. Yeah, from Rotten Tomatoes. But it still gives us a few things we didn't see. So let's take a look. There's the Luxo ball. Look at how gorgeous these trees are on the way to work. Unbelievable. We saw this already. Look at this, the outdoor atrium amphitheater for outdoor presentations and events on a beautiful day. How gorgeous would that be? And then we see the pool again on this one. Here's a nice outdoor area for lunch. There's a nice shot of the atrium. Now, again, because this is older, they were working on WALL-E at the time. And so they had the banners from that in the atrium here for you to look at. But I like this because they gave us a few shots we didn't see in the other one. Here we go with some of the treats that they offer to employees. Apparently the prices are super good. And then, as in cheap. And then Wally, more here. I guess the mailroom was over here. And then we can see, I thought this was kind of interesting, some mannequins up here on the second floor. I'm not sure, maybe costume ideas. It looks like different costumes going on there. And then we go on to what they said is their favorite room for a lot of them, the cereal room, where you can mix and match and make whatever kind of cereal your heart desires. They even have some Jif peanut butter going on up here. But there's the famous cereal room, and then the game room too. And a beautiful panel from Wally on there too. And then another atrium shot. There's where we came in the door a little while ago. Some more posters here. There's an employee having some lunch with a beautiful view. Do we want to go work there? I know I do. And then another shot from Wally and some more chairs here. Let's see, closed set. We can't go in here. They were working on something important. And then, oh, this is cute too. Another shot of an employee inside his cubbyhole area that is supposed to be a garden shed. I could buy that. He's got a little basketball net here. This is cool too. The render farm, where all of the magic happens on the computers. Pretty interesting there. Even that's pretty that they made a nice big sign for it. And another shot of the area for the screening room. And then they wrap up that tour. So I'm trying to think if I had one more for you. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to tell you. Just as a side note, what they said was for these areas for the employees for their cubicles, they can do whatever they want. But although management pays for their desk and chair and computer like they would you or I, anything that they do to the outside, they have to pay for that stuff. Which who wouldn't go do that, right? To make your office look super cool. So tell me as we wrap up here, what are your favorites? What's your favorite things about the Pixar Campus? And leave that in the comments for me. I hope you enjoyed our little tour. I kind of feel like we went there as much as we're able, right? It's Diane Banks, Twitter, Diane_Banks, voice123.com/Diane Banks, and of course YouTube with new videos all the time. Please share, watch, please subscribe if you haven't yet, and definitely leave me your Pixar comments. Talk to you soon. Take care.